Hi, welcome back to C1 Risk Training. Today we're going to show you how you can create a control test and test results, and if needed, add a finding to those test results, either for internal audit or as you're preparing a compliance report and you're going through that readiness process or control validation process in compliance. So let's get into the training. So we're back in our platform, and we're going to go to the compliance tab and into our internal controls. And very simply, you can go into your internal control, and from here you can access the testing tab. And from here, what we're going to do is just do add new, and that will provide a screen now where we can add our test procedure, our test results, and any test notes, along with any documentation to support the test result or procedure. So again, we can start by just populating the test procedure that we've undertaken. Note in the test results, then we have different formats of results depending on the type of audit you're doing. Again, not lots of different options for you here. And if you don't see the configuration that you need, just contact support@c1risk.com or come to your support center and submit a ticket, and we can configure this for you. So once we've added our test result, we can then go ahead and add any test notes. We can also upload or just drag and drop attachments into here. As needed, and note that they just attach here. And then we can, a couple of additional things that we can do. If we want additional co-workers to be listed here, we can add them, and then they'll be able to view and edit this. And then if we require approval for this control test, then we can set an approval process. And then here we can go to the reviewers, add our reviewers. Note that we have different approval options as well. You can have just one person approving, multiple people approving, but in no particular order, or an ordered approval, and in which case, whoever you add here, it will ask for approval in the order that you submit. So in this case, first Stuart will get a notification for approval, then CyberOne Support will get a notification. I'm just going to leave it as one. And so then we can just, once we've done that, once we've verified everything, we can just submit for approval. That will send out a notification to the reviewer to approve this. And then if we need to add a finding, we can go to the issue management section. And then simply all we do is then we can click add finding. And now what we want to do is add the finding name. We can describe the finding. Note that it automatically connects back to your test result. If we want to add this to an asset as well, we can, or multiples if we need to, depending on what this is actually impacting. And then we put in our recommendation. We want to put a due date for when we want this mitigated by. We can prioritize this if we need to. And then similarly, we can add the risk manager, who we want to mitigate this, who is the primary contact. So this is actually the person that's going to provide the risk mitigation plan. And again, that can be multiple people if you wish it to be. Finally, then if we save this, it will just log this finding for publishing later. Once we publish it, that's when the notifications will go out. You can publish it at any time. So you can do these one by one, or if you're in your issue management portal and you want to bulk select findings and publish them, you can just from here. Okay. All right. So that concludes our training for today. Thank you very much.